Hi, friends. It's Amy from the Red Cliff Library. So I'm super excited today. We get to go on a virtual field trip we are going to the Southern Alberta Reptiles. And this I have here with me is Mr. Tayler Grant. Some of you from the Elm Street School might know him. He works there also as Mr. G. Welcome, Tayler. Glad to have you here.
Hi, everybody. As you can see, I've got a little girl here with me that's wanting to go for a bit of a climb, so I'm going to try to find her. There she is.
Okay.
She is just about a year old and is a blue tegu. We're going to let her go because she's getting a little squirmy.
Awesome.
But these two are blue tegus. They come from Argentina. As I mentioned, they're just about a year old, so they're not quite full grown. They will get about 3.5 feet. Wow. They like really warm temperatures. The little guy sitting up here, he's sitting at about 110 degrees Fahrenheit right now, which is really warm. It doesn't even get that hot here.
No. Do you have lamps that keep them warm? Is that how you heat?
We do. We have special lamps and special lighting and a couple other things that we do bring in that helps keep their temperatures up as well as their humidity levels. Because being from Argentina, they require a lot more humidity than we have. They're about 60 to 70% for their humidity.
Yeah.
And they like to eat just about anything that they can get. They are what's called an opportunistic omnivore, meaning they'll eat anything. They like fruits, they like vegetables, they like bugs, and any little animals that they can overpower.
Awesome. That guy's chilling. He looks pretty relaxed.
He is, although he can be a little less trustworthy than the female.
Yeah. What else do you have to show us?
Well, we'll head over to some of our Monkeytail Skinks now.
Okay.
And see if they're out and if they want to come say hi.
That's awesome. What do we have here?
We are now over with our Monkeytail Skinks. This is our boy. He is about 4 years old and he loves his beans. These guys are a complete herbivore, which means they don't eat any meat, no bugs, no anything. All fruits and vegetables.
Cool.
These guys come from the Solomon Islands, which are way over in the Pacific Islands, off the coast of Australia.
Yeah.
Fairly close.
So
they like their humidity at about 90%, which is why we have the foggers.
I can see it. Yeah.
Just keeps them nice and humid. Let's see if he wants to come say hi.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are very rare. They are actually protected in the Solomon Islands, so it is illegal to take them from there and transport them into the pet trade.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he might want to come.
He usually does. He's usually pretty friendly.
Yeah.
And I really want to show you his tail because
oh wow,
they're a monkeytail skink, also known as a prehensile tail skink, because they can use their tail as a complete other limb to hold on and climb with. At times,
he's wrapped right around you.
Yeah, at times he will completely hang by his tail. Just like a monkey.
Yeah.
They have very sharp claws, as they do live in the treetops. Very rare for them to come to the ground ever.
It's a beautiful enclosure you have for them.
Well, thank you. We do try to provide the best conditions that we can.
Yeah.
There is a female in here. She is just hiding in the back a little bit. See if he wants another bean.
Oh, that's a perfect close-up.
And these are one of the few reptiles on the planet that actually live in a family group. So we're hoping that our female might be pregnant, and she will be pregnant for 8 to 9 months, and she will give birth to a live baby. There are no eggs. So she'll have give birth to a live baby. And now in the wild, if there were, say, a dozen members, adult members in a family group, every member of that family would look after and protect that baby.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is very rare and very neat.
Mm-hmm. It is. Very cool fun fact.
So I'm going to try to get him off me now, if we get him back in.
Okay. Do we have other things to...
Oh, we have lots more yet.
Awesome.
This one, we'll head out and go have a look at our tortoises.
Sounds good. Meet you out there.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are now out in our tortoise building. As you can tell, I am not holding a tortoise. This is a frilled dragon. He does live out here with the tortoises. Him and the female live in the trees while the tortoises live on the ground. They've been living out here together for about 4 years, and it's so much fun.
And they don't have a problem together at all?
Not at all.
Awesome.
I'm just going to put him back so he can relax a little bit.
Okay.
And then we'll have a look at some tortoises.
Awesome. Oh, wow, they're big.
Big. Now, these are our babies. As you can see,
they're babies?
He will wiggle as I rub his shell. They're not babies. These are full grown.
Okay. Okay.
They're just our babies.
Yes.
These are redfoot tortoises. They live on just the edges of the Amazon rainforest. So again, they like it really hot and humid.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a little different. She is a Brazilian redfoot. So she would come from Brazil, again, living in rainforests around there.
Yeah.
The main difference is her head. As you can see, she's very red.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, the video?
The others.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, there's quite a difference in color on her.
Now, these guys are about a 95% vegetarian. They will eat the odd earthworm or the odd bug that they get their little mouths on.
Yeah.
Very friendly, very personable little guys. As you can tell, they have no problems with me being around. And they really like their shells being rubbed. So anybody who doesn't think that their shells are sensitive,
yeah,
they can feel everything.
Really? I wouldn't have guessed that. They seem to be enjoying the lettuce, that's for sure.
Yes, they like their food. They are a grazer, so they do eat small amounts quite frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So give them a good feed of lettuce or different veggies and greens once or twice a day, and they'll just keep crawling all over you for attention.
I see that. That's fantastic. So do you find forever homes for all these little guys?
Well, these guys are with us forever. And all the animals that you've seen are with us forever.
Okay.
We won't let them go anywhere. However, when you do have this many, sometimes you get babies.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do have a baby, let me just see if I can grab one. As we don't keep the babies with the adults, they're just too small.
Oh, he's so cute.
But that is one of their babies. Come a little closer. So this one is just about 2 months old already.
Yeah.
When they're born, they're just about half the size that it is right now.
Are their shells just as hard, or do they harden as they age, or?
When they first come out of the egg, the shells are a little bit soft, and they do harden up quite quickly.
Okay.
Usually within the first day or two of being out of the incubator.
Yeah. He's
I'll put this little guy back.
Okay.
So that's at about 2 months old.
And you said those guys were how old?
This girl, who was mom to that little one, with a mouthful of lettuce, she's about 20 years old.
Oh, and how old did they get?
They can live up to 80 years.
Wow.
So this is a female, and you'll notice the bottom of her shell, which is called a plastron, is fairly flat. And we'll show you something really neat here with our male. This is daddy to that little baby. And he has a nice smooth shell. Yeah. And then you flip him up, and he's got a big concave.
Yes, you can see it
in his shell. So it's very different from the female. Are there any other questions or anything that I haven't gone over at all?
No, I think that was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for taking us on a virtual field trip.
Oh, you're very welcome, guys. It was a pleasure showing off some of our little scaled and hairless friends.
So if anybody is interested, they do have a Facebook page. It is called Southern Alberta Reptiles. You can check it out. I'm pretty sure he's got some pictures, pretty cool pictures and stuff like that on there. Yeah.
Lots of pictures of all of the different babies, from some frilled dragons to other ones on there.
Awesome.
Definitely check out our page, and if you ever have any questions, feel free to send us a message.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you, friends, for coming along and watching with me. I hope you enjoyed our field trip. Bye, friends.